But I don't want no tea. It gives me a headache.
Oh, what shall we have then?
Coffee.
Hey everyone, I'm back. I'm going to be working on the. I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff built and stuff like that. But for the new bow diorama, I'm going to do for the new tank. I'm going to be using that. I'll be using a horch, and I bought some figures, Operation Milkman figures, which are guys milking a cow, drinking the milk. I want to have it. So also has some. I also bought some soldiers at rest and stuff like that. So I'm also going to have a house in the background. So I bought the MiniArt Polish Village house. You know, it looks pretty cool on the cover and everything like that. And I thought, wow, this would be great. You know, plus as a bonus, you get German Panzerjägers on the Eastern Front, 1944. Now, usually when I think of Polish houses, I think of early war. You know, it was the first place Hitler took. I would think they give you early war figures, but they give you late war figures. They could have been there in Poland when Russia was taking it back and stuff, so that's fine. But they're not bad. The dragon figures, so that was cool. I was like, oh, neat, you know, dragon figures. I like those. Then when I looked farther into the kit, I said, crap. It's all injection mold. Oh, not injection. It's all vacuum formed. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, jeez. I built two of the walls, as you can see. And tonight, I'm going to show you how I built these two. It's real simple. If you want them to be really stiff. Yeah, some areas like this, I'll have to fill in some stuff, and this really won't show because it'll be on the inside. The roof will be coming down like this on it. But from the other side, you could probably see it, so I'll probably fill that in, and then this one. The bottom one I won't fill in. Even though on this one I used some Aves putty and stuff, whatever. I didn't put it on the bottom, I put some on the back and the top. So I've got more work to do on that. What I've done is, as you can see, I've already cut pieces out here with my chopper. If you don't have a chopper, get a chopper. They're real nice. This is a chopper 2. Very nice. The only thing I don't like about the chopper is because you use a nice fine blade, you know, a nice little razor type blade. If you're gonna cut something precise, that's fine, but it always cuts crooked. It never cuts straight. If you put a piece of round in here, and I don't care what it is, it never comes out perfectly straight. It's always a little bit of a slant or a little bit of something like that. That's the only thing I don't like about it. You could get those chop saws. I have a chop saw, electric one, for like $60 to what was it? Micromark, and or what's his name sells it too. I know the name, but I can't think of it. Model Expo sells it. Little orange looking thing. I've got it here somewhere, but you could use that. Probably get a straighter cut. But anyway, I digress. I just want to show you the chopper 2. I know probably almost everybody's got one. They come in handy. They sell them different styles and stuff like that. Alright, basically what I've done is I've pre-cut all the pieces I'm going to do. If you do not do this, see how flexible this stuff is? It's very flexible. If you don't do this, because you got to put this half, let me show you. You got to put this half on top of that. So that makes the wall thickness. Well, you got to strengthen it with these pieces of styrene. I have two different sizes. I have a thicker and thinner one. Thinner ones I'm going to put on very thin. I'm going to put on my around my windows and the door. The thicker one I'm going to be putting on the sides. Alright, well, let's not delay. I'm going to get started. I probably will be working on this for a while, so I will probably put it in fast forward motion. Also too, now this is styrene. It melts with what do you call it, 10x7? No problem, but it's still vacuum form. Oh god, I hate vacuum form, and that really made me mad when I bought this kit. I can't believe I spent $30 for this thing, and I got figures, whoop-de-doo, but I'd rather have had all injection molded or resin or something of the two than this. Is the cheapest way for them to do it. Cheapy MiniArt. I'm really surprised because usually you do pretty good work on your tanks. I have a few of your tanks. This really made me mad. Alright, well, let me get started on this.
Wow, look how fast I am. Man, can you believe it? Just call me Supermodeler. Dun, da, da, da. Just pretty much taking glue right from the bottle, sticking the styrene pieces up halfway or so. No big deal. Just working its way around. Like I said, on the outside were the thicker pieces because of the heavy-duty amount of pressure I'll be putting on them. The windows, the thin stuff works great. Actually, they actually have a slant built into them that allows you to, when you put the other piece on, it grabs it easier. You'll see later on in the video about this. Not too bad. Like I said, I just hate vacuum forming. It's the worst. Cheap way of doing things. Oh well, what can you do? Anyway, you can see I'm putting on the sides now on the windows. Soon coming up in the next little bit, you will notice that I do, yeah, here we go, put on the, I'm using those as an enforcement on the sides, because once I glue the sides on, it will make it a good stiffener. The bottom one there, yeah, I had to put on that side, not the other side, because of the way I had to put it together.
Okay, now, what I have to do, this is very tricky. As you can see, the way this is done is very, very thin, but I want to back it up. On the sides, I can't back it up as easily because it actually overlaps a little bit, so it sits down in the grooves in the model itself. So what I've got to do, this is gonna be tough, but what I've got to do is I've got to set these in here like this, and I'll glue those in first. So what I need to do is just glue the bottom and the side just a little bit. I don't need a whole lot. So just got to get it so that it's in here and down on the bottom. I don't have much grip on the sides, but I definitely want to make sure that it leans a little bit this way, so when I put that 10x7 in later, I won't have any problems. Let me look at that. Sorry, I can't show you all everything there. I got instant glue on my finger. Everybody loves instant glue on their fingers, right? Woo! All right, let me make doubly sure that that's leaning out just a little bit. Oh, it's still damp. There we go. All right, that's leaning just a little bit. Now it's leaning too hard. I need to get my zip kicker out. Oh, I keep bending this thing. Oh, now I got it on my finger. All right. Do it again. I got instant glue on my finger, but that's okay. I've got debonder. Always carry debonder with you, everybody, in case your finger sticks to something. You can get yourself off of it. All right. And now for something completely different. Me. Oh, come on. This is not going like I thought. There we go. I'll strengthen that up. I know you can't see it too good, but I'm trying to see if that's just a little bit to the outside, which is what I want. That's exactly where I want it. Okay. Let's do the other one. Let me get a little bit on here and a little bit on the bottom. Alright. Do it again. Let's go through all this stuff again. Sometimes when you put too much super glue on, it just takes forever to dry. That's why you need zip kicker. So that's why I want to go get my zip kicker. Hold on. Hey, zip kicker. Woo. Alright, here we go. Okay, stay. Kind of stay where I want it. Like, too much. I can't have it tilting too much. How's this one looking? That one's looking pretty good. Matter of fact, it's looking so good. There we go. Stay. There we go. Now this, I don't want too much. Sorry folks if you're not seeing all this. I'm just concentrating so hard on this. I gotta go to the outside because of the way this darn thing is. I knew this was going to be the toughest part, doing this deck, or the second floor. Ow, come on. Just when I thought I had it. There we go. Okay, hold on. That's too much. It's starting to get sticky, which is good. Alright, that's good. There we go. Now it's all hardened up. Now still a little bit, but not bad. Oh. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Now, let's see how bad I screwed this up. Will it fit into here without bending the sides? Hey, not bad. Alright, so when I go to pour the 10x7 in here, it should work pretty good. Now, do I try to attempt to put that in there? You know, well, because I put the pressure, see how it's buckling up a little bit? Well, should I? I don't know. I don't know, because it's got to sit outside of it. I think I'll just hit this down like this and, well, shoot. I don't know. I don't know. Now, let me play with it in a little bit. I'll fix it later. I'll play with it later. Alright, so basically now you've seen everything I'm done on this. So now, the reason I put these on here, because see this 45, that fits in with this, okay, later on. So I'll need that as a strengthener, so when these two go together, it'll be better. So I need that there for a strengthener. Oh, I didn't see I did this. Oh, man. Well, let me redo this, or at least... hold on. I guess it wasn't... Now it's sticky again. Man, I'm having a good night. What is up with me tonight? I'm Mr. Fumble Fingers and non-gluing and everything else. Oh my goodness. What the heck is going on with me? Alright, hold on. I'm in too much of a rush. I guess because I'm doing this as a video. And normally I don't do it this fast, but that's alright. I just wanted to show everybody how much fun this can be. You know, how much fun... oh, now it's falling into again. How much fun vacuum forming is. Wish to thank MiniArt again. And how much fun it can be. Whee! Alright, so these are pretty good. You can see I've gone over halfway, or a little bit less than halfway on all these, so that when... Put my cap back on my bottle. Cap back on this. So when I go to put these together, like this, as you can see, it's going to be a little tricky, which is alright. All you got to do is take your time, get it started on one area, and the windows are going to be a little tough. This is a lot harder than the other one I had to do because of all the windows, but it can be done. Just take your time. Start at the top here. At least I'm going to start at the top here. Oh, come on now. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle. Gotta get it in there. And get it just right before you... Oh! Ah! Okay, I've done this before. It's aggravating, yes. Tell you what, if you see me getting frustrated, I want to turn this thing on to high speed, and you're going to watch me do it really fast, because I don't want to curse on the movie, on the video. Ta-da! Look at that, it's all together. Now, here comes the fun part. Now that everything's lined up and looks good, we're going to be using 10x7. Ta-da! Here we go. Everything's lined up, looks good. We're going to do the corners. We're going to do the corners first, and they line up pretty good. Pretty good. So what we're going to do, pretty much, is pour. What do you see this? Just, that's even enough. Just saturate it in there. I should get a different brush. Let it drool in there. Who cares how much it is? Doesn't really matter. Because I'm melting this. I gotta still sand this. I got so much to do. Just trying to get it in there to melt the pieces. For some reason, this is not flowing like it usually does. I wonder why. Am I low on this stuff? No? Well, anyway. There we go. Oh yeah, big bubble. Yeah. There we go. Like I said, I'm just letting it get in there and hitting the piece of styrene that I glued in there and welding that into place. I'm going to do the same thing over on this side now. Let me see if I can get the camera over here so you can see a little better. Sorry. It's hard to do this with the camera. But I just want to show you. Just keep, get a lot on your brush and let it go in the crack. Let it run down, run inside. Help support everything. Get in that crack. Like I said, I'll be sanding all this stuff and everything else, so it's no big deal. You're just trying to get it to go. Okay, so now let's check this side. Looks pretty good. Do the same thing here. Tell you what, move this over here so you can all see. Doing things bass backwards. Everybody knows how things work bass backwards, right? Alright, well basically this is what I'm going to be doing. So just so you get a gist of it all, I'll come back when I've welded everything in place. And, oops, getting a little bit in here. I'm being a little too messy now. That's alright. Alright, and then like I said, if you're going to do the inside of the window, you can see I've pressed it together pretty good. These windows are really tough sometimes, so you may have to get them in and, a lot of liquid in there and then press and hold it. But be careful with your thumb or your finger when you use it, because when 10x7 is drying, you cannot touch it. It gets so liquefied that it melts everything. So if you put your finger on there, there we go. I'll sit and hold that for a little bit. You leave your fingerprint behind or whatever. So, oh lordy. But anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, on the top one here, I had to put a board across the top, a piece of styrene across as a stiffener, because it kept wanting to bow in the middle when I put these. I slanted these a little too much, but that's alright. I put a stiffer on each side. Now I can put these in here like this. Not too much. And I have to get this just so that the edges are just about equal on either side, because it's got to sit in, if you can see this ledge right here, it's got to sit in like that. Whee! How much fun is that? Now I'm going to sit this down. I'm going to push this. Let me double check everything here. Okay, it's just enough over. That's just enough over. So with those down like that, I will push this down like this, and I will start dribbling in 10x7, or methylene chloride, as I've been telling you all for a while. Put it in here. I kind of want to get this into certain areas, but I don't want to overdo myself because I gotta let it dry for a little bit. Get it in there, micro weld itself in there, because I don't want it to start falling back on me like it was a minute ago. It kept popping back out, popping back up, and I don't want to do that. So here's what I will do. Do that. Keep this level, and I will let that sit and dry for a little bit. I don't want it to move on me. And I'll do the other side, and then I'll be back. Okay, well, I got the deck put together. The second floor, I should say. I got a lot of sanding, a lot of filling to do. Basically, like I said before, what's going to happen here? Let me see if I can pull back a little bit. This will fit over here into this. Well, once I cut it all down. You're supposed to cut this area off here up to there so that this piece, when it fits on. I don't know if I'll have to do that or not. It might be so thin I don't have to worry about it, but I've got a lot of shaving to do here. That's why it's not going together. So this will go like this. This one will go like this. And this deck will go right in here like this. Supposedly. It's like a house of cards. Alright, so there you go. Whee! It's a piece of junk! Yay! It's a piece of junk. Then if I'm real lucky, once this is kind of glued together like this, if I'm real lucky, this will work. Where you put, let's see, what's the straight side? Okay, this has the, see how this little, I think that they did put a little crookedness in here, like it's uneven. That's kind of cool. So this will go here like this. This will go here like this. Oh, hold on. Let me see if we can show it to you better than that. Here, this will go like this. And this will go on like, let's see, where's this dude? This will go on like this. Oh, and the floor will drop out and people will die. Ah! Anyway, that'll fit like that. That'll fit like that. Okay. You've got little trim pieces that are all vacuum formed. They suck because they're bent and everything else. They fit in trim pieces. Oh my god. The good point, like I said before, is that the door is already finished. Actually, it's going to be like this. That'll be the outside door. That will fit in here like this. Once I clean everything up, what I would do is I will glue it in place, and I'll take a little bit of red putty and an acetone to clean it up, make it look good. But that'll fit in there halfway through. I can't fit it in because it's like plastic needs to be sanded and blocked. Window, same thing here. This will fit in here like that. So, you know, it'll look really nice when it gets done. It's just going to take a lot. It's just too much stupid work. I mean, it's like it should have been done by now. I should have had this done. If this was styrene, I would have had it cleaned up, done, boom, painted by now. But no, it's got to be vacuum formed. Thanks so much, MiniArt. I really appreciate it. I'm not buying any more of your houses. I'll stick with Verlinden or something like that. The only reason I got this was because it's a... most of the places you get are burned up, smashed, World War II, they've been on fire, shot at. This is one that is not. So that's why I wanted to get it. It's just a regular country house. Looks cute, you know, so I have to finish it because the only one I could really find it was for the right price and everything else. That was in Poland, but my tanks was in Holland and Norway. Well, it looks Norwegian, right? Looks Hollandish, right? Little dancing girl. Oh my god. Little girl with wooden shoes. Get it? Okay. I'm tired. It's 11 o'clock at night. And so I'll keep you updated on how this is going along. Just wanted to show you how to at least create stiffeners. So it's easier for you later on to be able to sand, and it makes it nice and stiff. Almost like regular styrene. So, all right, folks, just a little do's and don'ts, and I will I guess I'll talk to you later when I do some more work on other things. Thanks for watching.